We start recording. Hello, everyone. We're at a different kind of setup right now. I'm at our esports arena currently. I found a webcam, so video quality's a lot better. As you can see, I'm wearing a headset with an actually decent mic, probably. So yeah, we're back with Doki Doki. So let me get that launched. When we left off last, I don't know. This is that's a lot of poems. That is. A lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. Okay, I don't like the way the headset. This probably looks goofy as I'll get up. It's good enough for who it's for. We'll just put that. But I don't like. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. Been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. Kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing, 1 second. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. No. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I kind of just want to skip, but I would do that. Sayori. This is a good poem, Will. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? Hehehe, I guess you're right. But that's why it's impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you wrote one. Just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? Like I said before, Will, deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, 1 second, I don't want this camera. You get good mic, but bad camera. Because I actually don't know whose webcam that is, so let me switch it over to my ta-da. Oh, what? Hold up. First time I'm deleting this. Banger song though, not window capture. I need. Hey, there we go. Oh. The quality is eh. I'm sorry, guys. Let me try to change 1280 by 720. Highest FPS. That's still better. I hope. Ooh. Move that over here. Okay, back to Doki Doki. Yeah. And I'm going to make sure you're going to have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. This one is called Dear Sunshine. The way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, make me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? you guys hear me? Quick. Yes, but it's not that good. Okay. My bad. We're back. Oh, sorry about that. You couldn't really hear me. I forgot to. I was using a headset earlier, and I forgot to change it back. So, yikes. I don't remember how far we got. Oh. So yeah. Well, now since you guys can probably hear me, man. What? Why did it? Um. So basically, let me recap. You since it decided to do something funky, and my last save is way back when. So basically, what happened is or Sayori wanted a snack, but I told her no. And we looked at her coin purse, and 2 coins fall out. And basically, she wanted me to go with her so I could pay for a snack. Natsuki throws a cookie at her, hits her in the face. For some reason, she goes over and hugs Natsuki, and then bites her cookie. Then we noticed Monica didn't show up, and so yeah. Now, then Monica shows up. She told us that she plays piano. Looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? Guess I could read some of the book Yuri gave me. I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. Probably gonna seem lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. Problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that, But it's not like that at all, you know? Just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative mind. Oh, no, fuck, Sayori. She just goes, That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? After they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event, so I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self, but therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all. Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. What? Back away, bitch. I'm sorry, you're a little too close. I can count the pixels on you. I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. I would too. Hehehe, sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. Glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. No! No! Oh! Shut up. My character is scared of Monica hearing about that I like anime. It's true though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. Hehehehe. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Eh? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Eh? Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clear in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. Ah! I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't even straight either. There's toothpaste stain on your collar there. Try to wipe the stain off with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you mean me? And you don't even keep your blazer button. Oh, wait. And you don't even keep your blazer button up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Eh? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. Brother, are you trying to touch her? Have you not touched a woman before? I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. I'm sorry, but what the fuck? Wait, let me print screen this son of a bitch. No, I want. Take a screenshot. Yay. What? Give me 1 second. I'm gonna take a picture of this. I'm gonna post it in one of the discords and say the fuck is what the fuck is. Fucking lies. The fuck? The fuck? What the fuck am I looking at? What? I'm sorry, but what the fuck are feet doing down here? This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things. Eh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. I want to say an off-the-wall comment, but I feel like YouTube would be like, no. I was gonna say, I'll let you know. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? Don't make a comment about your boobs, please. I struggle to fully close the button to your chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? Damn it! Why? I'm about done with this game, brother. It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer button up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Damn it! I want to see. Sayori hastily buttons her blazer once more. Phew! It's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Yeesh. Only way to just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we are really better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. That's getting cut out so bad. I need to go through this video and cut out so much. You're doing it again, Sayori. What? She said, I guess we are... So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. What the fuck do you mean? Oh, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share our poems we wrote now? Yay! Well, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. Let's start with Yuri this time. Then we'll go Sayori. Honka honk. Who's watching this right now so I don't feel embarrassed? Just send something in the chat, anything. Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, Will. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. Eh? It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Okay. Try that in your mind, wander through your feelings, and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see your mind. Very intimate exercise. Oh no. No, that sucks. I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have well, an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and Timmy hands me your poem. Okay, I might not read this. I'm not gonna read this. I'm gonna read it to myself. If you wanna read it yourself, I'm gonna go read it. Scroll down and read it, and then if you want to, you can pause and read it yourself. I'm not reading this, it's way too long. Good poem. Scroll. Never mind. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. A bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Are you talking about? Okay, nope. Shut my mouth. I could make that poem dirty if I wanted to. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Will? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I'd probably hate myself. I wish this chick was real so I could bang her. YouTube, don't shadow ban me. All women um depicted are of age. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Will. I love it. Especially after yesterday's poem. You're too honest sometimes, Sayori. I still can't believe what happened. No, but really, I wanna put this on my wall. Oh man, I almost let something slip out. Oh my gosh, that would probably get me banned from streaming for a while. And Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why, because I have no idea what I like either. Geesh. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a will poem. I made this game way weirder. Frick, it's almost dead. I'm poking at my computer. Let me check. Oh. 55 minutes so far. Give me 1 second. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugged the sheet against your chest. You're so weird, Sayori. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, but that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is pretty much an important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Why do you at least try giving it some thought? Oh, you wanna write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. You plug in my computer, I'll be laying down. I don't remember, I'm still streaming on YouTube. Thank you to my one viewer. I appreciate you. Thank you for giving me this shit. But you're always thinking about other people. You think about yourself once in a while. Oh no. Oh wow, this shows that Doki Doki Literature Club. Green. Nope. Okay. This game is gonna make me up. Oh wait, I was clicking stuff by accident. So she said, if you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? It's the word I'm looking for. Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, that poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow. Sorry, that's unexpectedly poetic. Wait. So he basically said, but sometimes I gotta break this down in my head. So she said, but sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow. Huh. Dang. It is. Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Bo. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Holy crap. This one, again, not reading. You can read it yourself. Whoa. This poem? Hey, look up an actual poem. I might actually read this poem to you guys. So I'm gonna break this poem down myself. I have broke it down in my head real quick, but I'm gonna give you the rundown. So basically, she talks about she pops off her scalp like a bit of a cookie jar, and she says that's where she keeps all her dreams, like little balls of sunshine, like a bundle of kittens, and she reaches it and pulls them out. It's happy thoughts. She puts them in bottles, and her friends come. And if they're feeling down, she gives them a bottle of a happy thought. But eventually, she runs out of happy thoughts and she has to use them. And then she talks about having them drop on the floor. And I want to see what our character says. Holy crap. Sailor, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. Don't. Okay, let me check Discord and let me check the chat. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? I don't know what you want to. Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing's like magic. You got pretty passionate about this, huh? It's only 11 o'clock. I hope you keep it up. Yeah. Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. They always want to have getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. The same passion in our eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Let's go. No. Let's go home. How's it going? How's the writing going? I'll have it. I'll take that. As long as it's not going to be bad. Not feeling about myself. Maybe soon will come over the next few weeks. I wouldn't count on that. So when you go to Monica, she tells you which girl would like your poem. Because this game, I didn't want to go after Sayori, but after what I saw today, I don't know. I want to go after Yuri because of her looks, but Sayori is because of her personality. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Oh, well. You may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe when I get when reading your poem. Sure, you're not reading into it too much? It could be. Oh gosh, that sounds like you. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Okay, sorry, I got sidetracked. Well, to each your own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. But anyway, want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Holy crap, this one look. Oh. Okay, I'll read this one because it's not that long. This one's called Save Me. I'm gonna pull it up on my phone and read it because sometimes the writing go into bottles. Oh, I'm on Sayori. This is Monica. Okay, they are 18. Monica, you know what? Let's go through the characters. So Yuri is 18. She's 5'5". Sayori, probably 5'2". Natsuki is probably... No, this can't be real. Shut up, this can't be real. I'm not kidding you when I say Natsuki's 4'11". You read into her character. Okay. Save me. Me. Oh, let's not spoil the game for myself. Almost. Go to the poems. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Even more abstract than your last one, huh? Ha 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 ha. I guess that's the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. Just kind of... It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. Kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Though I did see one thing about, like... For, like, one of the endings of the game, I'm pretty sure you delete one of the character's files from your computer. I thought that was very interesting. I'm not gonna read into the ending because I don't want this spoiled. I spoiled Danganronpa for myself. I spoiled that game for myself. Quick pause. I'm gonna mute everything real quick. I gotta go to the bathroom, so you guys are gonna get one of my YouTube videos. We've been live for an hour and 15 minutes. We had a viewer for a while, but then they left. So let me throw on a YouTube video for you guys. You know what? You guys can watch Bean while I go to the bathroom.
This is gonna take a minute, but that's okay.
Okay. There you guys go. I'll be back. Let me hide my camera real quick. I'll be back in probably 5 minutes.
Making it a good reason to full stop all fast food. Do you know where you got the food poisoning from? Because I'm pretty sure you could go get yourself a quick little paycheck, you know what I'm saying? Because that shit's supposed to be unacceptable in their eyes. I got food poisoning from a fast food place. Holy fuck, am I ever lawyering up? Fucking the day of, I will be on the phone puking into the toilet like, yeah, I got food poisoning from... Well, I would look into that sooner than later, because the longer you wait, the less of a case you have. Jess, what the hell are you doing up? Jess, what the hell are you doing up? Oh, she's ecstatic. She's elated. Is it because you approved your first of your two thingy things? Diabetic's already told me that, unless it's something different. Only 10 people approve and you're one of them? Let's fucking go. So that puts you in what, like the top 15th percentile or some shit like that? Holy fuck. Girl, you smart as hell. You smart as dick.
Bye, Bean. Also, I'm back. Did you guys enjoy watching Bean? Huh. Did I scare you? Let me give a little recap for those just joining or, I got so many thoughts right now. I just want to process through. So what just happened? We were talking to say, oh no, no, we're not gonna talk. We're just gonna go right into it. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing when and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. It's magic, you know. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. Still hard for me to tell what it's about though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract and get a load of this. Off topic of what we've just been talking about. I looked up like just some background. The girl, they're 18, of course. Yuri is 5'6", 5'5". Monica is 5'3". Yuri is 5'5". Sayori is 5'2". And last but not least, Miss Susie is 4'11", which is my height. So I was thinking like, oh, our character wants to get with one of these. I like Yuri because of her looks. Sayori because of her personality. And Suki, well, you guessed it, her height. But yeah, let's get back to it. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You'll never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? Breaking the fourth wall. What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Last but not least, that's Suki. I like your last one better. Really? Well, yeah, I can tell you're a little more daring with this one. But you're really not good enough for that yet. It fell flat. That may be true, but I just wanted to try something different. I'm still figuring this all out. I mean, I always like poems that aren't trying too hard. I hate when people try to sound fancy or add more meaning just by using annoying and complicated language. Just make it simple, cute, to the point. Yuri's head over heels for all this cryptic nonsense, but I see right through that BS. Making your reader look so hard for all this deep meaning is just an excuse to have no meaning at all. I guess that's one way to look at it. No! Well, everyone has their own opinion, but my opinion is the best opinion. I'm sure you figured that out already. Anyway, here's my poem. Maybe you'll learn something. Okay, I'm not reading this one, but if you want to read it, here you go. No! Okay, whatever. Not bad, right? Quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. Hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. You don't like spiders. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. It helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course. But how everyone thinks You're what? That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby, a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking things. Huh, that's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah? She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people should make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything. That Suki has trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her behaviors and stuff, I mean, all these fake people would make me feel insecure. Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. Let's not talk about Yuri's boobs today. Please. Made me uncomfortable. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. I want to make people. I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, so look forward to it. Oh. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone can come stand at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sarah has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry. Thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Nope. Keep my mouth shut. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagine it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys. No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. So I passed for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kinda overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But, I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event, and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. Yes, sisters. The more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. If And if all it takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Atsuki and Yuri stay silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Mitsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll have to get it over with. Alright. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. Ahaha, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica! This is too sudden. Well, if you don't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Ahaha, of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotions behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Oh, everyone had their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri had an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. What? Yuri fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her book. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. Ooh. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. I hear voices in my head, they talk to me.
And they thought, suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is done. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she's bewildered even herself. Okay, pee break. I'm back. Why do you need 9 pages of saves? It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay. I guess I'm next then. Yuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Ah. Ha 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 ha. Sorry, I giggled. No. Sorry. It's not harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Ah. Anyone watching? Let me check something real quick. Anyone watching was legitimate? No. Okay. Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. The poems will come out best that way. I see, I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori's. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. Like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Story finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Will liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely, but it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. Just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Then next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little bit more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Will. It's not like I compare to you guys anyways. Might as well let Will lower everyone's standards a little before I have to. Hey, bitch. I got good poems. Natsuki. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. Stand up and step in front of the podium. Oh, jeez, I just got chills. Okay, this game is way too fucking weird. Just the way, like, I look at my screen, it feels like everyone's staring back at me. It feels like they're going to jump out of the computer and blah, blah, blah. Okay, why are they lined up from top? What? Okay, YouTube, this is just something I want to say. They're lined up tallest to shortest, and also from biggest chest to smallest chest. And I'm not joking about that. Yuri has the biggest chest, Monica has the next, then Sayori, and then Natsuki. That's all I gotta say. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyways. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that will improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat, makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. I don't like that. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting her poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, that's giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I could put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Mitsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, don't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. Might be hard, but I hope you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get through enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Here's a double. Or plus. Let me look up something real quick. I wonder if I can download. Oh, it's on Steam. Good. I'll be making pamphlets. What the fuck? I don't want to get this game, but it kind of looks weird. So let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Yeesh. I should probably find some other poems to recite instead. That's fine too. Doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting it in all of this effort for the club. Makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. Another festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. After the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. Now stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm that Sayori and Monica. But I'll do my best to do it. It is for the sake of the club. And in front of Monica. And I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going around together like that. Kind of adorable, isn't it? You style. Don't make such a big deal out of it. Must be a little honest, though. It's okay, Will. You don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. Wow. So up on the theory, that's fun. You know, it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey Sayori. Sorry, just spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to. I mean, they were fumbled with the word. So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Oh, let's save it real quick. I walk home with Yuri. Walking home with Yuri, huh? Now love the thought of that making her fine. I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I feel awful turning her down, so. Isn't she so beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with what I just said. Ha 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 ha, you admitted it. There's not even any point in speculating with something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. How long before you don't need me anymore now? Need you? Theo. Everyone is distant. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. It just seems like conversation plays a lot more than afterwards. But it was kind of like tracking and discussing your costume. And just if there was something that makes her happy, I'll hate to take it away from her. That's why I thought there was no point in stepping away. Maybe that's what feels who knows what will happen in that time. I think we go with Sayori. Okay, so we're going after Sayori. So she likes happy and sad. So let's go with embrace, grief, anxiety, severity. Boop. Ooh. Peaceful. Misery. Happy. Fun. Heart. Happy. Zero. Silly. Including. Okay. Oh man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked into. Were you guys to the piano again? Yeah. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not. I guess pass. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. I'm super happy that you are all willing to help out for the festival too. Ah, I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Eh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Doki? Oh yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying that you don't like squid? You, of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. Eh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. You're acting on as one of Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. Walk over to her. Hey Sayori? I raised my hand in front of her face. Eh? Spacing out when... Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Why wouldn't you be? Just feels I'm fine, see? She's getting jealous. I feel like I'm one of Oh my gosh, I want to go back to those texts that I captured. Should I make him get off the game? Like I said, nah, let him play. No, that's desperate. No, that's text. Why is he so What's up? Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glanced at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. The conversation had already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been prepping for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monica, who was shuffling through some papers at her desk. Will, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it all a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Will. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but it's never really liked me. My back hurts. She's always talked to me about things that bother her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, and I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on our mind is you, Will. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know. Eh? You've been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. Not any different now than it has always been. You're so funny, Will. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's how she is when she's around you? Ah, I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. This game is getting a little creepy now. But yeah. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said forget about it. I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across to the room where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. It's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Ask me, how much do I care about her? Them letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Hey you. Eh? I look up to see Natsuki next to me. Are you just gonna go sit there and keep staring at nothing? There isn't that much time, so... sorry. I didn't mean to make you worry or anything. It's not like I'm worried. I was just... Natsuki glances down at her side. Holding a volume of manga in her hand. That's right. Something just came up for a minute, but we can get started now. I won't make you wait any longer. Geesh. Now you're making me feel like a jerk. Something bothering you, you can just tell me and leave you alone, and I will. I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything. She practically mumbles that last part. Nah, I'm probably making it seem like a bigger deal than it is. I've just been thinking about Sayori, that's all. Sayori? Thinking about her? Yeah, she seems pretty down today. But she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh! Natsuki exhales. Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. But anyway, you're her best friend, right? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. And in that case, I think you should trust her a little bit more. If she needed you, then you wouldn't be the first person she would go to, right? Well, I guess that's true. I mean, some people just have those days. You can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important. Yeah, that's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes. Exactly. She needs you to worry about her, then it will be a lot more obvious. Yeah, I should have thought about it that way from the start. Miss Tuki fiddles with the book she's holding in her hands. She she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Ah, don't get the wrong idea or anything. We've just been friends for a long time. It's normal to be worried about your friends. I mean, you were worried about me, so I was not. Sheesh, you're fine, and let's hurry and get started already. Yeah. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica called out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve the poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. Wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Start with Monica. I will. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing a bunch in front of I'm gonna stop streaming. To my stream people, if you've been watching, because I've not been on the chat, so yeah. We're gonna end the stream. Thank you for watching stream. So I'm gonna keep on recording. Oh gosh. So yeah, thank you for watching the stream. We're still recording. This game is just so interesting. Ugh. Okay, let's get back to the recording. But performing in front of a bunch of other people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. Whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. Would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. Excuse me. I'll let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. It's pretty good. Let's see what it's made for. Hoping Sayori. Yeah, baby. If we think of Sayori, like the other one that you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club. But do you spend a lot of time with her, even in this club? Don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just... just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone, but Yuri and Natsuki are very interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? Ah, no, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah, I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. So after this day, I'll probably stop recording. Well, alright. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. Actually, after this poem, I'm calling it a night. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth, the lady who knows everything, beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever thought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, and all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the wilt sky. Till one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and I fall, and I fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose. We seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me black afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything. Oh, well, we're just gonna keep on recording. But I feel was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. Never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. Seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Ahaha, are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Ah, yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, I want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Oh, I think that's where I'm gonna end it for today. All I gotta say is, what the fuck? I did not know this game was gonna be like this. I think boobs got mentioned 3 times, which is freaking crazy. I got no words. I'm going insane. Frick, I don't know when this video is gonna go up. I still got so many videos on backlog right now. I still got 2 final parts, 2 Danganronpa laps, and then let me look. I got like 3 parts to upload. Then did I do? No, we're not gonna upload this one. Frick, then we got Kanito Pet. Well, we're gonna finish uploading Danganronpa laps. Oh, the fear assessment as well. I did record the fear assessment. Oh dang, I forgot my display capture is on, so you're seeing. I'll give you a sneak peek into a video. Okay. We are back. I think I might need my phone.
Dang, this was Sunday. Why is it only 3 minutes? Huh. I wonder what happened. What the frick happened? Because this is the fear. I don't know why I stopped recording.
Welcome back. This might
It's
just
only
do it
5
just
minutes.
end this test immediately.
Why did I stop recording? What is this? This Canito?
Okay, welcome. We are playing override to the
Okay, this is Canito Pet. Wait, what the frick happened?
Just a little freaking.
To bring the future right
Oh,
into your home.
Okay.
Yes, that's straight from here.
oh, that's what happened. I forgot to show my display capture. Ooh, woo. Oh wait, I'm still recording. Oh, you couldn't see any of that. Great. Haha, I'm trying to full screen my camera. Why am I still talking? Ugh, I'm tired. I'm gonna sign off. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, join my Discord. Follow me on Twitter, X, Instagram. I just got Instagram today. Yeah, thank you for watching. Goodbye.